I've been talking with people that I know don't like Trump. And surprisingly, it's almost like the hold on them has been broken. It's like, in a good way. Like, they're not stupid people. It's like they had these set of beliefs and they're wanting them to be met, just like Republicans and all these other people, anybody else. I think the names of the group that you want to be in don't really even matter. It's, you're a person, and we as a group have to accept that we do what the majority is. And if people are swayed different ways, then they're swayed different ways. It's not a group of people that are like over this or that. I mean, I guess it could be divided that way, but it shouldn't be. If they're not good values, then nobody should want them, you know? So what would the reason be for any of these other values? Like, why would you want to do anything bad to the people that you're in a group with, you know? We need to come away from being in a group of other groups and just be all in the same group, the human group. And then we can work to bettering humans, our whole group. But I'm not saying that, you know, I'm like, yeah, we should have voted for Trump. But I do think that you should have voted for Trump if you were going to vote. I don't think you should have voted, but I also realize that it might be early for that. Like, maybe we get ourselves on the right track, and then who knows, in 4 years, maybe everybody will not want to vote. Maybe before that even comes, we'll have changed everything so much that we're all down with the new system. It's a fair system. Who knows? Because that's what people are seeming to be saying, that we're Democrats. I'm sorry to put them in a category, but I know they didn't want Biden. So if they're voting for Biden, they're Democrats. Or stupid. But anyways, they just want good things for everyone too, I'm sure, I hope. And if you don't want that, then times are changing, and you're gonna see what, hopefully, because it seems like that's what we're all getting poised to be witnessing, is the bad guys getting kicked the fuck out. And so, you know, I'm not against Trump any one bit. Wait, come here. Don't you jump yet. Come here. Come here. Come here. You go too soon, and then I'm not ready, and you're gonna fall inside that big ass hole. Inside that big ass hole. Phone does it pretty good. I don't even want to go over there. Come on, let's go back. Come on. Yeah, so they're not even like sour grapes. I don't think anybody wanted Kamala Harris. You know, the funny thing is, try it with some people. The people that are for the Democrats, on the Democrat side, you tell them that Walls guy wanted to put tampons in little kids' schools, you know, in the boys' room. when I told my mom that, she's like, they don't even need, even if they were a girl, they wouldn't even need the tampon at that age. And I'm like, exactly. So what the fuck is this all about? You know? It's funny that nobody wanted those people. Nobody wanted them. I'll bet you that the voting was not as close as what it seemed. And now I see on the thing that California wants to sue Trump or something like that. The governor of California wants to sue Trump. President Trump. And I want to say this too. I don't claim to know anything about the presidential stuff. I don't know the rules and all this stuff. I don't want to know the rules. I want it gone. But the way that everybody on the other side is talking, the side that seems to be against humanity, is that they're not even sure that Trump is president. And so I don't understand that. Like, can something happen where he's not president? Oh yeah, the popular majority, or whatever the fuck it is, the people's majority, everybody voted for him. He's got all the senators or whatever, the electoral college. He's got like way more than he needs of that. So he's president, right? But they're not saying it. I don't know. I think it's weird. I'm not like a conspiracy person. Well, I am, but I don't know anything about this. Do you think they're gonna try to make Trump not the president, even though everybody said, yeah, he's the president in our voting thing? What are we gonna have I don't think there was fake news or something, and they're gonna say that the Russians had something to do with it. But what are they gonna say? What are they gonna say? I don't know. Who cares? I think that they're kind of over a barrel, and I think that's the whole reason why. Because I saw them saying that they didn't think Trump was gonna win. That Kamala Harris had a chance. And I really don't see that. I mean, I do see the signs around. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I don't know. The whole argument that I had from anybody that I knew personally in my life, I'm not saying in my state, I knew everybody in my state. I'm just, the people that I knew that were on his side were just because they were anti-Trump. That was the whole reason. The whole reason, because these are all people and they just want what's best for them. And I'm glad that they didn't get what was best for them. What they thought was best for them, because it's not. But anyways, we'll see what's going on. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really like worried about anything, really. If it crashes, it crashes. But I've also said this a lot. You know, they're talking about the housing market and everything, all the inflation, and it's just a wild ride. They won't wreck the car, you know? They're just gonna beat it up and make us pay for it to get fixed. If they total the car out, then we all move on to something else. So you'll always be the slave that you are unless you change it. You don't need to have the fear. They're not gonna get rid of you. And if they do, then, you know, what could you really do about it by having fear? You're on their wild ride. So, you know, it's what you wanted. Go on it. Have fun. All right, look at that. Colors. Everything's black. What a stupid fucking phone. I tricked it. Oh, okay. You're weird. You're weird. You know that phone? It's got to have this light over here to trick the sensors for it to even try to go over there. If it doesn't see this light, then it starts to think that it's dark, and it'll start going darker and darker because I don't know why. I always talk about what my eyes see, and my eyes don't see it this bright. This thing is bright, and the snow is... Everything on the video camera looks a lot brighter for once, which is weird. Yeah, so, I don't know. Getting rid of the deep state, that sounds like a good thing. I mean, if they start to quash that, then maybe you could rebuild the politics. I don't know. That's an interesting thought there, isn't it? Because I was thinking anarchy, but if they made it work and it was fair, is that possible? What kind of ideas do people have to make democracy fair? Because what if it's 50-50 like they say that it is? And I don't think it is. I don't think it's anywhere close to being 50-50, but anyways. Half the people are upset all the time. Half the people get the shaft, get used by the other half. And, you know, let's just say the golden rule, if you were on the half that's using the other half, you wouldn't want to be used. You wouldn't want to switch places. So you're not allowed to be on that side, are you? Because you don't want it for yourself. So that seems to be pretty easy to understand. Yeah, well, this is the end. We're about to go up the hill, so I don't need to be talking on the phone.